Welcome back to Season 7 of my Oklahoma Sooners Death Penalty Dynasty. Today we are in our final Big 12 championship because after this season we will be heading to the SEC. And starting at quarterback for Oklahoma State is going to be an 82 overall in Marvin Johnson. At running back will be Jeremy Davis, who is an 80 overall. And at wide receiver they have Arnold Hogan, who is a 79, and Mark Ward, who is a 78. And the slot will be Jamar Simmons, who is a 77. And I figured you guys would like to see this. As of right now, Ty Downing is leading the Heisman race, so there's a chance he gets his second Heisman of his career. Obviously, we played Oklahoma State earlier in the season. We defeated them 70-24, so maybe they can keep it a little more competitive this time. But let's get this game underway. And we get the ball first today. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Out of shotgun, we'll run the play action to McKinney. And looking for a shot on the first play, but we're going to get a sack on the first play. Fumble the ball, and Oklahoma State has recovered and will walk into the end zone. They take a very early, quick 7-0 lead. All right, that was obviously not the start I had in mind. I wanted to go deep to try to get a touchdown on play number 1. Just start with a shot play. Clearly didn't work. So now we will come out and give this to Chris McKinney, and we will get no gain. Not a great start so far, but now 2nd and 10, 3 running backs in the backfield will run an option, and Downing is getting a loss of 1. 3rd and 11. Can we finally get some positive yards in this game? Downing out of shotgun will drop back to pass, and we'll go downfield, and that is going to be picked off. Tried to go to Lane, Washington, and Oklahoma State will take over at the 20-yard line. A chance for a 14-0 lead here. 1st and 10 from the 19. Oklahoma State's back in shotgun. Johnson with a quick throw to the outside, caught by Simmons, and he is brought down after a 5-yard gain. An incomplete pass on 2nd down brings up 3rd and 5, and he will try to run for it and only get a gain of 2 to bring up 4th and 3. So thankfully our defense holds them to a field goal try. This could be a lot worse. This will be about a 30-yard attempt. The kick is away, and this will be good. Oklahoma State is up 10-0 here in the first quarter. And Vincent's going to field this kick at about the 7-yard line. Let's see if we can get a return here. And Vincent to the outside, down the sideline, and will get forced out of bounds near the 50. We get solid field position to start this drive. Out of pistol, we will give it to McKinney off a counter play to the outside, and we finally get some positive yards, a gain of 9. 2nd and 1, Downing out of shotgun here with a 5-wide set. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We'll go over the middle, caught by Outlaw for the 1st down, and he will be brought down at the 15, a gain of 27. And McKinney with a 1-yard run would bring up 2nd and 9. Downing now from under center. We'll drop back to pass. And we'll throw this underneath. Caught by Washington, and that'll set up a 3rd and 6. Downing back in shotgun for this 3rd down. Can we keep the drive moving? He'll drop back to pass and go to the end zone, and that is a touchdown to Wayne Outlaw. We will make it 10-7. Oklahoma State will start their next drive at the 25-yard line, up by 3. It is 1st and 10. Johnson with a QB keeper right at the middle will start with a gain of 4. A gain of 2 on the next play brings up 3rd and 4. Johnson back in shotgun here. He takes the snap and will look to pass, trying to convert. He goes downfield. He's got a man open. That's caught by Love for a 21-yard gain. An incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10. Johnson back in shotgun again. We'll send Hogan in motion. Takes the snap, hands off to Hogan to the outside, but he has nowhere to go. Is brought down in the backfield for a loss of 2. That would bring up a 3rd and 12. Johnson comes back out in shotgun. Will once again be looking to pass. Dance around the pocket, gets rid of it downfield, and that will be dropped by Brian Alexander. That should have been an interception. The punt return sets us up at the 31-yard line. Now out of shotgun, we'll give it to McKinney, who will try to get to the outside, but he is going to lose yards, a loss of 4. Now 2nd and 14. Downing will send McKinney in motion. Takes the snap, looking to pass. We'll roll it to the outside, and we'll throw to a wide open McKinney, who has to come back to make the catch. And he will fight for the 1st down and get there for a gain of 15. An incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10. Now Downing back in shotgun. Runs the play fake to McKinney. Rolling out to the outside, trying to find somebody open. Will finally lob it downfield. Caught by Washington for a gain of 23 and the 1st down. A couple run plays later from Chris McKinney, and we're looking at a 3rd and 3. Downing from under center will drop back to pass. And he throws it to Thomas Patterson, who can't make the catch, and I think my voice might have cracked on that play. So we send out our kicker, Jermaine Allen, here on 4th and 3 to try to tie this game up at 10. The kick is away, and it will be good. So now it's a tie game. 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Johnson takes the snap out of shotgun. Will lob it to the outside, and that one will be intercepted by Eugene Blake. And Blake down the sideline inside the 10-5 and touchdown Oklahoma. We will not be tied at the end of the first quarter. Well, I say we won't be tied. I guess there's still a chance. 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and Johnson will keep it on an option and get blown up in the backfield for a loss of 3. Now 2nd and 13 as we start the second quarter. Johnson with a 5-wide set will take the snap and throw over the middle. Caught by Simmons for the first down. Brought down after an 18-yard play. 2nd and 10. Johnson back in shotgun after an incomplete pass. He will run a play fake. Now looking downfield and will lob it to the outside. And that one should have also been intercepted. He should have 3 picks right now. 3rd and 10. Johnson comes back out in shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield with him. He will be looking to pass. And he throws it to the outside, caught by Hogan for just enough for the first down, a gain of 11. A 3-yard run from the running back would bring up 2nd and 7. Johnson back in shotgun with 7 minutes to go here in the half. He will take the snap, under pressure, gets rid of it, finds Davis for another Oklahoma State first down. Out of shotgun again, he will take the snap and look to pass again. He's under pressure, and this time he is getting sacked on the play for a loss of 3, and that is going to be Scott Thomas. Another 3rd down, this time 3rd and 10. Johnson out of shotgun, takes the snap, dances around under pressure, but finds Simmons, and he will not get to the marker. 4th and 3. So they will send out their field goal kicker for the 2nd time today. This should be about a 43-yard attempt. Make it a 48-yard attempt because that is going to be a false start. So now it's about a 48-yard try. The kick is away, and this one will be no good. Just missed to the right, and I don't even know if it honestly had the distance. So we take over at about the 32-yard line. Downing out of shotgun, runs the play action. And now we'll throw that to Wayne Outlaw, who can't make the catch. 2nd and 10, Downing from under center. We'll draw back to pass again. And we'll take the quick throw to Lane Washington, and that sets up a 3rd and 4. We come out in shotgun for the 3rd down. Downing takes the snap, a quick throw over the middle, caught by Joey Miller. He actually threw that behind him, so that was a great catch from Miller. And now on 1st down, we're going to see if we can establish the run game at all. Hand off to McKinney to the outside. And McKinney will make 4 people miss, break a tackle, and get brought down for a gain of 19. Now 1st and 10 back in pistol. We'll run the play action. And Downing's going deep to the end zone for Wayne Outlaw, who makes the catch. Touchdown Oklahoma through traffic from 34 yards out. We make it 24-10. Now 1st and 10, down by 14. Johnson takes the snap. And he's under pressure and getting sacked on the play by Hassan Nugent for a loss of 6. They come back out for the 3rd down once again in shotgun. About 3.5 minutes to go in the half. And Johnson will throw over the middle. That will be caught by Love for the first down, brought down near the 45. A gain of 22. So they get a new set of downs. Johnson out of shotgun will look to pass again and lob it down the sideline. Caught by Simmons for the first down. A gain of 22 on the play. A couple plays later, we are looking at a 3rd and 8 for Oklahoma State. Johnson out of shotgun, takes the snap and throws to the outside, and that should have been another close call for an interception. I don't know if he would have got a foot down, but that's another bad throw. And so they line up for another 48-yard field goal try. I don't agree with this. His kicker just missed one, but we'll see if he can make this one. The kick is away, and this one will be no good. It was actually short this time. 2:36 to go in the half. Oklahoma gets the ball, runs a play action, and now we're looking to go deep, but we're getting sacked for a loss of 8. 2nd and 18. Downing from under center. We'll drop back to pass. And we'll throw that one to the outside. He throws his 2nd interception of the day, and Oklahoma State will take over at about the 25. 3rd and 5. Johnson out of shotgun. Will be looking to pass. Goes over the middle, and that is dropped by his receiver. That would have been an easy first down. So they send out their kicker for another field goal try. This one much shorter, though. I believe this is only about a 37-yard attempt for their kicker. The kick is away, and this one is good, making it 24-13. And we now have a minute and 31 seconds and all 3 timeouts to try to get something before the end of the half. We will start with a throw to the outside to Wayne Outlaw, and he will get brought down after about a 7-yard gain. Not burning a timeout just yet. Clock is running. Take the snap out of shotgun. And we'll throw this over the middle for McKinney, who will make the catch and get brought down in Oklahoma State territory. A couple plays later, it is 3rd and 8. Downing out in shotgun. Clock is still running. We still have all 3 timeouts. But we're going to go downfield for Thomas Patterson, who will make the catch and get out of bounds. 19 seconds to go in the half. Out of a pistol formation. Downing will be looking to pass here. And we're going to go to the end zone for Lane Washington, and that is the 3rd interception of the day. These DBs don't drop anything. Oklahoma State gets the ball to start the next half. It is 1st and 10 from the 25. Johnson hands off to Davis, and Davis on a counter play has some room to run. Gets a gain of 9. Johnson will take the snap. It's a read option. He will keep it himself. He has the first down and some blockers in front of him. Brought down after a 13-yard gain. A couple of plays later, it is a 3rd and 5. Johnson with a 5-wide set, a quick throw to the outside, caught by Hogan, but he will not get to the marker. 4th and 1. But they are going to go for it. Johnson hands off to Davis up the middle, and he will get the first down for a gain of 3. A 4-yard gain on the next play brings up a 2nd and 6 for Oklahoma State. Johnson out of shotgun, takes the snap. Stands back in the pocket, hit as he's throwing downfield, but has a man caught by Chambers out of bounds at the 10. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Johnson back in shotgun with 5.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Hands off to Green to the outside, and he will fight his way all the way down inside the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back in shotgun again. From the 3. Johnson takes the snap. It's another handoff. Never mind, it's a read option, and Johnson will walk into the end zone. I don't control the defenders. I don't know what Brian Alexander was doing, just staring at him. And Benson will field this one at the 4-yard line. Can we get some blocks? And we actually do get a couple of blocks. Breaks the tackle, brought down at the 40. He fumbled the ball. It's recovered by the kicker. Luckily, they are reviewing this. Let's see if we can get a decent angle for us to see. Hopefully, the AI doesn't need a decent angle. But it looks like the knee hits and then the ball comes out. Hopefully, we get to keep this. And they do overturn it. So we take over at the 40-yard line with a handoff to Chris McKinney and some solid blocks. He gets a gain of 6. Ty Downey did not have a great half for Oklahoma in the first half after throwing, I believe, 3 interceptions and fumbling the ball once. 2nd and 4 from shotgun. Will throw a screen to the outside, caught by McKinney, but the blocking doesn't set up, and that's a loss of 4. 3rd and 8 for Oklahoma. Out of a pistol formation, Downing takes the snap. Looking to pass, rolls out to the outside, waiting for someone to come open. We finally will throw it, caught by Wayne Outlaw, who will cut back to the outside, and he is going to race the defenders to the sideline, but gets brought down for a gain of 34. I was trying to use Outlaw's speed to try to get to the edge and just outrun everybody, but obviously it did not work. Now 1st and 10 out of shotgun, we go back to Chris McKinney, and McKinney will juke out a few people and get brought down for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5, Downing out of shotgun here with a 5-wide set. We're going to go to the end zone for Jeff Benson, who was open and drops it. Now 3rd and 5, Downing out of shotgun. We'll take the snap. And we'll wait to throw it. We'll go downfield. He almost overthrows Wayne Outlaw, but he gets in for his 3rd touchdown today, I think. And Outlaw just broke the record for most receiving touchdowns in a career. He now has 46, breaking Ryan Broyles' record. So it is once again a 2-score game. Johnson back in shotgun. Will be looking to pass. Throws to the outside. Caught by Davis, who will get the first down and gets brought down for a gain of 16. 3rd and 6. Johnson in shotgun. He takes the snap. Looking to pass. He's going deep downfield, and that will be intercepted by Alex Red. Neither quarterback is having a great day. They have combined for a total of 5 interceptions. Obviously, our guy has 3 of them. But now 1st and 10, and we will come out with a read option. Downing will keep it himself and get to the edge and get brought down for a short gain. 2nd and 6, Downing back in shotgun. We'll take the snap. And we're going to go deep downfield for Lane Washington, who's off to the races inside the 30, 20, and gets tripped up near the 15, a gain of 59. An incomplete pass will bring up 2nd and 10. Now out of pistol, we give it to McKinney up the middle, and he will fight for a gain of 9. 3rd and 1. Downing comes out, and we will give it to McKinney, trying to get the easy first down, and we will get there, powering his way all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that will take us to the 4th quarter. Let's get the 4th quarter started right. Downing from under center. We toss it to the outside to McKinney. The blocking sets up, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We make it 38-20. They start the drive with an incomplete pass, but let's see how Johnson responds to throwing a pick on their last drive. Now 2nd and 10. He will send the man in motion. Back in shotgun formation, he will be looking to pass, obviously. Goes over the middle, caught by Ward, and he is tripped up a yard shy of the marker. 3rd and 1. Johnson back in shotgun again. He sends Hogan in motion. Can the Sooners defense get off the field? It's a handoff to Hogan, and that is going nowhere. A loss of 1. But down by 18 points, you kind of have to go for this. 4th and 2. Johnson back in shotgun. It's going to be an option play, and that is going nowhere. OU will take over at the 30-yard line. So now we'll start to chew away at some clock, and a touchdown pretty much ends the game here. Handoff to McKinney, and he will get the first down and more, tripped up near the 10, a gain of 19. Downing under center with McKinney in the backfield. 6.5 minutes to go here. Handoff to McKinney right at the middle, and he will fight his way all the way down to the 4 for a gain of 7. I tried a pass play on 2nd down. It fell incomplete. So now 3rd and 3. And we give it back to McKinney up the middle, who is into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We take a 45-20 lead. Oklahoma State is going to need a miracle here. 1st and 10 from the 25. Johnson will drop back to pass. Dances around the pocket, fires over the middle, caught by Simmons for the first down, brought down near the 50. Now he comes out with a 5-wide set on the next play. Never mind, it's a pistol formation. I could not see the running back. He throws to the outside, caught by Love, who will get another Oklahoma State first down. 1st and 10. Johnson will take the snap and looks to pass again. He steps up in the pocket, throws downfield, and that is Eugene Blake's second interception of the day. And now we have about 70 yards to chew some clock. So let's start out of a pistol formation with a draw play to McKinney, who breaks the tackle and will fight forward for a gain of 9. Now 2nd and 1 out of shotgun. McKinney is still the running back. He is 3 yards away from getting 100 yards today. And on this counter play, he will get it up the middle, breaking tackles, still up and finally brought down after an 11-yard gain. 1st and 10, back in a pistol formation with about 4 minutes to go. We'll take the snap and give it back to McKinney up the middle, who has some great blocking. Another first down, runs over a Cowboy and gets brought down for a gain of 19. And now a couple of plays later, it is 3rd and 7 with a little over 2 minutes to go here in the game. Downing from under center. We'll give it to Lance Mullins to the outside. He will not get to the marker. It is 4th and 6. So we will kick a field goal with about a minute and a half to go in this game to try to make it 48-20. And let's see if Jermaine Allen can go 2 for 2 today. The kick is away, and it is good. And we jump into Oklahoma State's probably final drive. It is 3rd and 10. Johnson out of shotgun will take the snap. Looking to pass under pressure, and will get sacked by Dwight Rollins for a loss of 11. And your final score today is 48-20. We improved to 13-0. The defense played amazing today. They only allowed 1 touchdown on defense. The other touchdown came from the fumble on the very first play of the game. And Eugene Blake ended up with 2 interceptions. Alex Red got 1. We played amazing today. We will figure out who won the Heisman and what the playoffs look like here in just a second. But first, we have to look at the final stats for today. Ty Downing goes 15 for 25, 272 yards, 3 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions. We will see if the Heisman voters count that against him too much. Chris McKinney runs 22 times for 139 yards and 2 touchdowns. And receiving, Wayne Outlaw was the only one to catch a touchdown today, and he caught 3 of them. He also had 6 catches for 133 yards. And Jake Wright leads the team in tackles with 8 today. What about tackles for loss? That goes to Hassan Nugent, and sacks. 1 goes to Scott Thomas, 1 goes to Hassan Nugent, and Dwight Rollins got a garbage time sack. Interceptions, Eugene Blake got 2, and Alex Red got 1. And it was a pretty rough day for Marvin Johnson. 17 of 30, 217 yards, no touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. On the ground, they really could not do anything. Johnson does run in for a touchdown, and receiving, their best one was Jamar Simmons, 5 for 76. And I think we have an upset here for the Heisman. Chris McKinney just came in and won it for the 2nd year in a row. He wasn't even on the Heisman watch list. He missed a handful of games this year, still comes out of nowhere to take it away from Ty Downing. And before we officially look to see who is in the playoffs for this season, let's take a look at the other conference championship games. Obviously, we know we won our game. It looks like Northern Illinois wins the MAC. Florida wins the SEC. They are currently ranked 3, so they will definitely be in the playoffs. It looks like Air Force wins the Mountain West 38-24. Virginia Tech wins the ACC. Almost called it the SEC. 35-28 over Clemson. Both of those teams may be in the playoffs still, though. USC wins over Stanford 31-22. Neither one of them look like they will be in the playoffs. And Michigan wins the Big Ten 24-17 over Nebraska. And here is the playoff bracket for Season 7 of this dynasty. Michigan will take on Clemson, we will take on North Carolina, Florida will take on Georgia, and California will take on Virginia Tech. Honestly, I'm still a little shocked that Chris McKinney was able to win the Heisman. Like I said, he was not on the Heisman watch list at all. You guys saw that at the beginning of the video, but I guess a little over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns was enough to catapult him right to the top. But anyway, in the next video, we will take on North Carolina starting this playoff run. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time.